checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Herb Jones out there with Saddiq Bey. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Queen in at center, filling out the middle. And from Milwaukee, Miles Turner out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Green. And it's Rollins in at the shooting guard position. Legs, we're past the halfway point of the season. Some teams starting to run out of time as far as their postseason hopes. Here we go.
Well, Brian, the play-in will give teams more hope as the season winds down. But if you're in that bottom third of the league in terms of record at this point, it may be time to turn your attention to the draft.
Can be tough on a player, too, to try to finish out a season that way.
Boy, it really is.
Jones from outside. Porter pulls it in. Kuzma with the ball. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. BA, back to you. Great
work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Porter. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Porter against Williamson. Pass to Jones. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Milwaukee. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by. And you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
Yeah, it happens, though. The bad shooting can become contagious. And it started spiraling and couldn't get out of it.
And here's New Orleans now. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. With the step back. From downtown. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 6 points for him.
And when he's near the rim, Zion knows he has collapsed the defense. So now he can kick it out for 3.
Rollins passes to Kuzma. And here's Porter, covered by Williamson. Here's Bey. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
And that one misses. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Here's Rollins. He had 25 points in his last game. Kuzma, that's good.
And that is why this team loves having Kuzma. At 6'9", he can really stretch the floor.
Williamson against Porter, and they double up Williamson. Bey with a screen on Porter. Here's Williamson, and he buries his first look.
That is exactly where Williamson is unstoppable.
The Bucks trail by 3. Turner, a screen on Williamson. Now Porter, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Kuzma against Bey. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's Green from the arc, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Williamson against Porter. Outside Jones. With the 7-footer. And he gets that one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 7. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And he's good on the second. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Now here's Bay. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Rollins. On the wing, Porter. Kuzma outside. Cash assisting on the play was Porter. Kuzma's got 9.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Williamson against Porter. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here's Porter. Pass to Turner. Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
Now here's Jones. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Up top, Turner, defended by Jones. Turner, a screen on Williamson. Kuzma for 3. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. New Orleans has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Jones finds Williamson. Up and over Porter. Out to the right wing. Bay outside. Takes it inside, and Turner with the block.
And the offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
Porter, the pass to Kuzma. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Pelicans have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Bay. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and Bay has a nice shot, and the defenders are aware of it, and it definitely worked in his favor that time.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And that one falls for Bay.
Yeah, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Kuzma. And so Bay nails both of them. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Porter looks it over. Portis outside. Outside for Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Over Williamson. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Bay outside. Beyond the arc. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. 5th, Miles Turner.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. Here's Portis for 3, and he buries his first look.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Now here's Williamson. Six on the shot clock. Over to the wing. The 3 is up. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Here's Rollins. He's scoreless. Portis finds Green. Here's Rollins. Pass to Portis. Over Jones. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Williamson with the bucket.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Bucks trail by 3. Outside Porter. To the paint. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. And that one falls for Turner.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And here's Poole. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Tim, looking at Jordan Poole, how much you think learning from Stephen Curry helped him out?
Well, B.A., he's been a great role model for Poole on and off the court, showing how to approach the game and inspiring that confidence they both share to take big shots.
And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Brian, back over to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. New Orleans shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the Bucks with some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Turner. Harris comes in for Rollins. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Porter Jr. .119 left in the first quarter here. The Bucks trail. Now here's Nance. Anthony outside. Pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Queen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Trent outside. Now Anthony. Soft touch off the glass.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Misi. Here's Poole. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. And here's Anthony. From deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close. Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And that can be hard to do on the road, but they're making it happen.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado is out there with Fears. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Yves Misi. And it's Makovic in at the power forward position. Pass to Trent. No one near him. Good on the jump shot.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Fears. Now here's Alvarado. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Anthony. Alvarado defending. The 3 is up. And Cole Anthony with the 3. Anthony's got 5. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
If you do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Poole. To Alvarado, lets it go from deep. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Anthony, the pass to Portis. Trent outside. To the middle. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Trent. Trent's got 3 assists in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Poole. To the left side wing. To halt the run. Offensive board. For 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. The Bucks leading by 4. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, BA, it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Bucks with some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. And then for New Orleans, Saddiq Bey, he's checked in for Misi. Williamson comes in for Makovic. And it's Jones in for Alvarado. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Green, the pass to Trent. Kuzma, right side. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Kuzma's got 12.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Williamson against Kuzma. Williamson looking around. Nice move. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Porter. Back to Kuzma. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Porter finds Kuzma. On the wing, Green. 5 on the clock. Right side, Porter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Fears. 9 points for him in his last game. Williamson with it. It's stolen by Trent. Left side Porter. To the inside. And stolen by Jones. And now New Orleans on the break. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Trent. Outside Porter. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Porter. Kuzma outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Green for 3. Here's Trent. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Now Williamson. Give him 8. Hey, with a screen on Kuzma. Steps back. Here's Williamson. Oh!
Wow! And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Milwaukee with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Portis, the pass to Kuzma. Portis the screen. Right wing. The 3 hits a 3-pointer. Portis has got 10 points.
Yeah, Kuzma has gotten pretty good at this, spotting those open guys who are prepared to shoot.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Milwaukee making a switch here. Turner's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Queen, he's checked in for Poole. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 9-point game. Pass to Fears. Back to Williamson. Bay with a screen on Kuzma. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Well, you love seeing this from Zion. The talent we know is undeniable, and tonight, so is the production.
And here is Kuzma. Launches it. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Williamson outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Spears, defended by Kuzma. They outside. No good on the 3. Milwaukee leading by 7. Pass to Trent. Outside Porter. Outside Green. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Green's got his second bucket on the night.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
For 3, Fears. The rebound by the Bucks. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game. There's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Here's Queen after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Williamson passes to Bay. Outside Jones. There's the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Turner. 7 points in the game. Kuzma outside. Step back and fire. Williams grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 12. Pass to Fears. Now Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Takes the 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's Porter, covered by Williamson. Porter gets the bucket.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Drake, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Rollins is checked in. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Williamson. 12 points for him. Queen, pass to Jones. Now here's Williamson. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Queen. And again, New Orleans no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Porter. He has 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. The Bucks second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
That's good from Porter. Both shots good from the strike. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
New Orleans calls timeout. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at New Orleans. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Trailing by 19. They get back on track, and he lays it up and in. Williamson's got 14.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Outside, Green. Inside. Here's Porter. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Really in sync offensively right now. He is turning it up a notch.
Porter against Williamson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a minute 59 left in the second period. Jones from outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, when Kuzma has this kind of game, good luck slowing them down.
And New Orleans shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 16 points for him.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Porter with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to Turner from deep. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Williamson passes to Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Now Porter. He takes it in. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And he knocks down the first one.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And so he hits both.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
Pass to Rollins from outside the arc. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 18.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Williamson against Porter. Back to Williamson. Clock at 6. Up and over Porter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Down low. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks firmly in control with an impressive 20 lead as the quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Brago. Coach, in the first half, it seemed like the miscues fueled the other side offensively. What did you see?
Yeah, a couple runs there that, hurt us for them. We got to keep them off the free throw line. The transition game, we got to keep them out of our paint, rebound, and push it at them. We're turning the ball over a little too much on the offensive end. Sounds like your players have their work cut out for them. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
2 quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Bucks.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest. Can't ask for more than that.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You guys wouldn't understand that because it involves shampooing. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Without question, Kevin Porter displaying his skills today.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. They've got A.J. Green, Miles Turner out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in a 2-guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. It's Kuzma with the miss.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Williamson. Back to Bay. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. Bay's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Green for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game. New Orleans is shooting at a respectable 49%. Porter against Williamson. And they double up Williamson. Jones from outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma, the pass to Porter. Over Williamson. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
At his core, Kevin Porter Jr. is out there to get buckets and light it up. And we've seen that side of him tonight.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 16. On the wing, Porter. From the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Will it go? Pass to Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Williamson. Over Porter. 5 to shoot. And again, New Orleans no good.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Puts up a three. And it's Queen with a rebound. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker, Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Bay. The three. Porter pulls it in. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 16. To the middle. Here's Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Porter, the pass to Green. Back to Porter. Over Williamson, and it's Porter. That time on the assist by Green. Porter's got 25 points. The Pelicans have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Williamson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
When it comes to finishing through contact, I'm not sure that anybody does it as well as Zion.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in 1 school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Now here's Porter. 25 points in the game.
And the attacking mentality from Porter Jr. being rewarded for going up strong inside with the whistle.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
Kevin Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Here's Williamson. 19 points in the game. Pass to Bay. They set a pick. Here's Queen. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Williamson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Porter. Here's Rollins. Back to Porter. Fires the 3. The shot no good. For New Orleans, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back over to you guys.
It's getting interactive. All right, Alec, thank you. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Takes a 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Queen. Kuzma with the double team. Back to Jones. Williamson up top. Outside for Bay. Over Kuzma. They get the rebound. Queen banked it in off the glass. Queen's got 7 points.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Now here's Porter. Up top, Turner. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Nice focus on the finish. Turner making sure he did everything he could to muscle it in.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
And that one falls for Turner. The Pelicans shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Spears, still without a bucket. Bay passes to Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Trent, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. There's a screen by Turner. Three-pointer. And the Bucks miss again. The Pelicans shooting a disappointing 38%. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Turner. Trent outside. And here's Anthony. And a nice finish on the layup. Anthony's got 7.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Jones. Pass to Fears from behind the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Fears has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
To the wing, right side. Now here's Turner. He's closely guarded. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Queen. The teardrop, and the layup is good. 13 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Portis finds Turner. Harris on the wing. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Fears. Now here's Jones. On the wing, Bay. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jones from outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Now here's Anthony. He has 7. Now here's Trent. Portis, the pass to Anthony. And he nails the jumper. Anthony's got 9.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Pass to Queen. To the inside. And the dunk by Bay.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Now Trent. Turner for three. Kept alive. Portis. And the layup is good off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's Fears. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Bay. Uses the glass on the layup. 16 points for him.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Bucks. And New Orleans will go for a different look here. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter here. Anthony with it. He's got 9. Out left to the wing. Pass to Trent. Oh, he picked him clean. Messi with it. Portis on him. Here's Williamson. And that one's good. Williamson's got 21.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Portis. Trent outside. Pass to Anthony. The shot from the low post is good. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter. 1 minute left in the third quarter. And here's Alvarado. Back to Poole. Here's Fears. Pass to Messi. 2 points. That one goes. Messi's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Anthony outside. Harris outside. Here's Trent. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Trent's got his third bucket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Poole looking it over. To the wing on the left for three. Fears. And he can't get that one. Kevin Porter getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Yves Messi, Jordan Poole out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Fears, and it's Alvarado in at the point. Portis a screen, and here's Porter outside, on target from range. Porter's got 30 points.
And that's his second three of the half and his fifth overall, really lighting it up.
And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Trent. With some arc. Porter finds Anthony. Portis a screen. 4-3. Messi grabs the board.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Alvarado outside. Takes a three. No good on the shot. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now Anthony. Back to Portis. Takes the three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Poole. And he makes it. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that is crafty right there by Poole. Skilled around the rim with his ability to finish.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Anthony outside. Portis the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porter. The three ball. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Inside. Williamson inside. Defended by Portis. And he lays it up and in. Williamson's got 23.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And here's Porter. Pass to Sims. Anthony feeling it out a bit. And Anthony slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Williamson. Over Portis. Williamson misses. And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Here's Porter. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's got 32 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
And the Bucks with the possession here after the basket by New Orleans. Portis' shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Poole outside. Porter with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Anthony. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
Poole, the pass to Alvarado. That three's off the mark. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Portis the screen. Up top, Porter. Alvarado defending. Portis gets the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Now here's Poole. Williamson passes to Poole. Here's Fears. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by Sims. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Porter. Drives to the hoop. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, that is special right there. Mobility in the pick and roll from Williamson. He looks really confident operating in that set.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Trent. Fires for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Fears. Now Alvarado. Williamson outside. For 3, Fears. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Porter with it. Driving in. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Jose Alvarado. First personal foul. First team.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Nance comes in for Sims, and Harris is subbed in for Trent. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here.
One shot.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Pass to Williamson. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Now here's Portis for 3, Anthony, and it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break. As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Here's Porter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Porter's got 39.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Williamson passes to Queen. Bay outside. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
And such a gritty player. I like how Bay pays the D no mind on the way up.
Portis the screen for 3. Anthony sinks it from distance. Anthony's got 13 in the second half.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
To the paint. Bay passes to Queen. Williamson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Portis. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Portis has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
No problems knocking that one down.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
And Nance with the slam.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Williamson against Porter. Bay outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anthony outside. Portis a screen. Now Anthony. Harris passes to Anthony. Outside Porter. From deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Here's Nance. After the basket by New Orleans. Portis outside. Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. That shot is off. New Orleans is shooting just a phenomenal clip, 59% here in the fourth. Bay outside. Now Jones. Bay with a screen on Harris. And here's Jones. And they pick up 2.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And the Bucks with the possession here after the basket by New Orleans. Harris passes to Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 41.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Queen. Oh, he tries a 3. Nance pulls down the board. And here's Milwaukee now. Now here's Anthony. Portis outside. Now here's Porter. Over Williamson. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Nance against Bay. Pass to Queen. And stolen by Anthony. Outside Porter. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you.